If you were a 90s kid like me, then you remember. Saturday mornings weren't just about cartoons. They were about purpose. I had my cereal, my blanket, Pop-Tarts, or some Eggo waffles. So good. And my imagination fully locked in as 5 kids from all over the world shouted as our powers combined. It felt like an animated Power Rangers to an extent. And just like that, Captain Planet would rise up like this eco-conscious Avenger that we didn't even know we needed. But as a grown man now, I realized something that I didn't back then. Captain Planet was never the hero. We were. He only showed up as the Planeteers United. And that's not just a plot device, that's a metaphor for life. So yeah, as a kid, I liked the powers, the villains, and the cheesy catchphrases. I even recycled a few bottles here and there because of the show. But looking back, it wasn't just about saving the Earth. It was about saving us from greed, apathy, from doing everything solo. Because Captain Planet didn't come from one person's power. He came from unity. You had Kwame, Wheeler, Guy, Linka, and Mati, which was earth, fire, wind, water, and heart. Different cultures, different skills, different swag. But when they came together, y'all, that's when the magic started to happen. And real talk, the solution to any crisis, climate, community, or personal, it starts with connection, y'all. It ain't the crab in a bucket energy that gets us free. It's the let us combine our power type of energy. Because you don't get change without connection. That's true in movements, in marriages, in marketing, everything. Look, you can't pour trash into your house and expect it to feel like home. That goes for your planet and your spirit. Heart was the glue that held the entire crew together. Empathy is power, especially when the world is numb. And the villains represented systems in disguise. Hoggish, Greedly, Dr. Blight, they were corporate greed, corrupted science, and political apathy. This show wasn't subtle, and it shouldn't have been. So we don't have to wait for a hero. Be the ring, be the spark, be the Mati, even if nobody claps for you. This 90s show definitely deserves its flowers. And the voice cast was stacked with my favorite, Mr. Reading Rainbow himself, LeVar Burton, playing Kwame. You had Whoopi Goldberg, Meg Ryan, Jeff Goldblum, Martin Sheen, Sting himself. Yes, the singer Sting was a part of Captain Planet. Kadeem Hardison, Margot Kidder, James Coburn, and Tim Curry, Mr. It himself. Wow. They didn't have to do this cartoon, but they did because the message mattered. And of course, David Coburn as Captain Planet himself. Phenomenal job. And look, if you love Captain Planet and you love to laugh and you've never seen Don Cheadle's version of Captain Planet, stop what you're doing and watch it right now. I think you can find it on YouTube. It's from Funny or Die series. And Don, he didn't just play Captain Planet, he snapped. This man went rogue and turned into a full villain. He started turning the Planeteers into trees, and I think he turned one dude into a rabbit. Literally. I'm talking full eco-sociopath. It was like Captain Planet meets Thanos at a Whole Foods. It was funny, y'all. I've watched it so many times and I still laugh to this day. And I think it came out in like 2009. I'm not exactly sure, so don't quote me on that. There's a line in it where he said, "The power is mine, bitch," or something crazy. And I was, yo, this dude is crazy for that. I still can't believe they did that, but it's a classic parody. But real talk, y'all, in all seriousness, Captain Planet wasn't just a show. He was a mirror, a reminder that when we come together with love, with intention, with action, we summon a power bigger than any of us. And sure, it had its cheesy lines. "You'll pay for this, Captain Planet," which I love, by the way, which low-key reminded me of Dr. Claw from Inspector Gadget when he said, "Next time, Gadget, I'll get you next time." But that's life, right? Do good in this world and someone's gonna fight you for it. But do it anyway. Love anyway. Unite anyway. Because in a world full of noise, division, and greed, the real superpower is still unity, y'all. That's real. And as this show told us every single week as children, the power is yours. Peace.